Hi everyone, it's Greg from SLR Booth, and today I'm going to tell you all about the SLR Booth app. SLR Booth is an app for your Android device that lets you create an awesome touchscreen photo booth using your digital SLR camera. Today we'll go over setup, from hooking up your camera and tablet and mounting it on a tripod, to how to use the SLR Booth app to take photos, create custom templates, share photos using social media or sending it to a mobile phone, and even hooking up a printer. First, let's talk about the equipment you're going to need to set up a fully functional booth. To start with, you'll need an SLR camera. Any Canon or Nikon digital SLR that supports live view should work. Today, I've got a Nikon D5000. You'll also need an Android tablet running Android 4.1 or newer. Like this one, it's just a generic 10-inch tablet running Android 4.2. You'll need a couple of cables to hook the two up. A USB on-the-go cable, this should have come with your tablet, and the USB cable for your camera. Again, this should have come with your camera. If you can't find either of those, you can probably pick an appropriate cable up on eBay or Amazon for just a few dollars. Next, you're going to need a tablet clamp. These let you take your tablet and attach it to a tripod. Very handy. And finally, we're going to need a tripod. Something that's got a little bit of room on the neck to clamp to is important. And that's about it. So now that we've gone over all the pieces we need, let's start putting it together. First, you need your tripod set up. Then we can go ahead and attach the tablet clamp to the tripod. A good idea would be to attach a zap strap around here because it tends to get a little wobbly otherwise. Now that we have that on, let's attach our cables to our camera. So first, we'll put the USB cable into the camera. Then we can mount the camera on the tripod. Next, attach the USB on-the-go adapter to your tablet. Finally, slide the tablet into the holder. Then we can plug the camera into the tablet. And once we turn on the camera and start the app, we're ready to go. Now that we have our tablet and camera hooked together, let's start the app. As you can see, the live preview starts right away. To take a picture, we can just click on the camera icon. The countdown will start, and then the shutter will fire. Once our photo is downloaded, we have the option to either keep it or delete it. This option can be turned off in the settings menu as well. We'll keep this one. Now that we have our finalized photo, we've got some sharing options. We can post to Facebook or Twitter, print it, email it, or even send it to a mobile device using a QR code. In addition to the single photo template, there's some other built-in ones as well. We can choose from the single, a set of 4 photos, or a film strip with 2 sets of 4 photos each. We can even add a custom template. Let's do an example of 4 photos. Now that we have our 4 photos taken, we can see our finalized template. And we still have the same sharing options below. If we want to review the photos we've already taken, we can go into the gallery. Here we can see all the photos from our shoot. And if we want, we can zoom in on one. We can still scroll through the photos here. And we still have our sharing options on the right-hand side. Speaking of sharing, let's go over the different sharing options. Of course, before we can share, we need to take a picture. Let's start by looking at the QR code. Clicking on the button will bring up a QR code for us to download it using our mobile phone. We can also share the photo to Facebook or Twitter, but before using either of these, we'll need to log in. Similarly, clicking on the Facebook button will bring up the Facebook sharing page, and again, we'll need to log in before we can share. Now that we're logged in, we can share using the Share on Facebook button. We can also send the file via email. Just type in the address and the photo will be sent there. Next, let's talk about printing. SLR Booth supports printing to any connected AirPrint compatible printer. If your printer doesn't support AirPrint natively, you can share it using a Mac, PC, or Linux computer using the CUP software. A great option for a basic printer is the Canon Selphy CP910. This wireless dye sublimation printer makes beautiful prints in about a minute and only costs about $99. To set up a printer, go under the Settings menu. From here, scroll down to the Print settings, and then click on the Printer option. This will bring up a list of all the printers on your network. I'll choose my Hi-Tie photo printer. Next, if your printer supports more than one size of paper, you need to choose which size to use. I'll choose the 4x6 option. You can also configure the app to print photos automatically as they're taken. And that about wraps up our overview of the SLR Booth app for Android. If you want to make an awesome touchscreen photo booth using your Android tablet, you can check out the free version on the Google Play Store. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.